What's up, YouTube? It's for sale here, 90 here. Break number 7 of our Allen and Ginter baseball 6-box half case break. Box number 1 of the break, which was previously identified on our ID video, and it is apparently my phone decided it'd be a good time to stop working. Just turned it off, I think, by mistake. (7:21 p.m.) on Tuesday night, August the 2nd, 7:22 p.m. now. So, box number 1. As always, thank you all for joining. We'll do 2 videos, 3 boxes on each video. Robbie Cano, box topper for the Yankees. Okay. Alright, here we go. Good luck to everybody, and of course, thank you all for joining. Casimir, Wellington, Michaels, Beckham, Phil Hughes, Miguel Tejada, Gold, JD Drew Mini, Ginter back, and Hometown Heroes, Oswald. Ramirez, Morales, McEnroe, Rodriguez, Bailey, Hudson, Greinke, Mini, regular back, and Pavano, Hometown Heroes. Wigington, Soriano, Burke, Holtz, Hamilton, Scherzer, Jake McGee, Mini, regular back, Hometown Heroes, A-Rod. Zambrano, Konerko, Hellickson, Marmol, Snyder, Scent of Man, African Forest Turtle, and Ike Davis. Soriano, Jeffers, Trumbo, Danks, Dempster, another Ascent of Man, a Black-Footed Ferret, and Dan Ugla, Hometown Heroes. Jurgens, Porcello, Martinez, Wright, Myers, Pelfrey, Tim Howard, Ginter back, and a Fortress. Crawford, Davis, Ramin, Young, Kendrick, Hayward, step right up, the bed of nails, and Archimedes, Denard Span, Forgione, Pedroia, Rasmus, highlight sketches, Ryan Howard for the Phillies, Cahill, Watson, Sleuth, Portraits Mini, and a Fortress. Carmona, Alonso, Ethier, Moro, sketches, Starlin Castro for the Cubs, Sabathia, Mini, Orlando Hudson, regular back for the Padres, and Brandon Phillips, Hometown Heroes. Headley, Borges, Kershaw, Utley, Huff, Latos, Mini, Hope, Solo, regular back, and Hometown Heroes, Brian McCann. Molina, Scudero, Crow, Yamaguchi, Hudson, Ramirez, Fulcanelli, Mysterious Figures, and Sabathia, Hometown Heroes. Hernandez, Euclid, Lopez, Hudson, Rodriguez, Reynolds, Uninvited Guest, Amityville Haunting, and Fortress. Mamudier. Nishioka, Hallman, Ramirez, Phillips, David Price, black. Ascent of Man, Kurt Suzuki, Alan Ginter, back. And Hometown Heroes, Matt Kemp. Kadir, Nady, Lee, Anderson, Kinsler, Brett Wallace, RMS Queen Mary, and Charles Darwin. Lackey, Sogard, Snyder, Price, Ortiz, a black Tommy Hanson, and a black mini Houston Street for the Rockies. Hometown Heroes, Zach Greinke for the Brewers. Jordan Zimmerman, Peter Gammons, Ben Revere, Ascent of Man, and our first hit for the White Sox, Carlos Quentin. Game used bat for the White Sox. Mini Ian Kinsler for the Rangers. Regular back, Hometown Heroes, Clay Buchholz. Robbie Cano, Sorenstam, Young, Batista, highlight sketches, A-Rod. Drew Storen, Bolude, Daniel Bolude, black border mini, Austin Jackson, Hometown Heroes. Jose Tabata, Shields, Conger for Cal, Jeter, Sanchez, Ryan Howard, Alan Ginter, back mini version, and Justin Upton, Hometown Heroes. Joey Votto, Longoria, Siriaso, Alvarez, Young, Lester, Tabata, Alan Ginter back mini, and Ian Kinsler, Hometown Heroes. Jose Reyes, Ruiz, Frost, George Bush. Here's our second multicolored Tampa Bay Ray that we've seen in our many breaks. This one is not the manager. This one is Carlos Pena for the Tampa Bay Rays. Two-color jersey. Dan Uggla for the Braves. Regular back. And Hometown Heroes, John Lester. Kubel, Brignac, Morel, Bogusevich, Chassin, Buchholz, Mullins, mini, regular back, and Hometown Heroes, David Wright. Pagan, Solo, Quentin Johnson, David Ross sketches, Alex Gordon, Gelner, Ginter Code, Penultimesi portraits, and Volta, Minds That Made. Jack. JD Drew, Verlander, Manny Pacquiao, Rutger, our third hit for the Cubs, Blake DeWitt, jersey. So there's our three, Human Cannonball and John Jay. Saunders, Swisher, Beltre, Hunter, Ellsbury, Kuzmanov, Rick Porcello, regular back mini, and Roy Halladay, Hometown Heroes. Box 2. Another little mini, or little box topper. Aroldis Chapman for the Reds. Alright, good luck, Jake Peavy, Jimmy Rollins, Aubrey Huff, Matt Latos, Sketches, Starlin Castro, Josh Willingham. Another Portraits. Fortress. 15% off a binder. Carl Crawford, Davis, Holt, Rodriguez, Papelbon, Buck, Jimmy Rollins, Ginter back mini, and Fortress. Austin Jackson, Lindsey Anderson, Cal, Jeter, Ascent of Man, mini whopping Crane, Prince Fielder, Hometown Heroes. Roy Halladay, Pavano, Jennings, Chassin, Buchholz, Johnson, Joe Saunders, Allen Ginter back mini, and Minds That Made, Copernicus. Posada, Cabrera, Collins, Hudson, Rodriguez, A-Rod, B.J. Upton, Gold, Fulcanelli, World's Mysterious Figures, and Todd Helton, Hometown Heroes. Vasquez, Bay, Royal Wedding, Hunter Pence, Alexi Ramirez for the White Sox, second hit for the White Sox, jersey, Greg Hallman, regular back, mini, and Hometown Heroes, Longoria. Escobar, Fieri, Quinton, Johnson, Ryan Howard, Sketches, Garcia, Johnny Cueto, regular back, and Michael Young, Hometown Heroes. Irvin Santana, Ionetta, Britton, Ramirez, Phillips, Hochevar, Trevor Cahill, regular back, and Rick Porcello, Hometown Heroes. Helton, Castro, Sorensen, Weaver, Lincecum, Upton, Brandon Snyder for the Orioles, Black Border Mini, and Buster Posey, Hometown Heroes. Soriano, Siriaso, Burke, Dunn, Sizemore, Ascent of Man, the Amur Leopard, and Pavano. Molina, Scutero, Konerko, Hellickson, Bell, Street, Stephen Drew, Ginter back, and Brandon Phillips, Hometown Heroes. Jose Reyes, Forgione, Wellington, Cruz, Axford, Gold, Brian Mattis for the Orioles, J.D. Drew, regular back for the Red Sox, and Hometown Heroes, Dan Uggla. Carlos Ruiz, Michaels, Chu, Broxton, Cody Ross, highlight sketches, Lee, Russell Martin, regular back, Hometown Heroes, John Lester. Kadire, Nady, Soria, Martinez. There's a Ginter code card for the non-baseball spot. Matt Kemp, uninvited guest, Queen Mary, and a Fortress. Cano, Fielder, McEnroe, Jeffers, Sandoval, Montero, step right up, Human Cannonball, Austin Jackson for the Tigers. Martinez, Sogard, Kane, Figgins, Brian McCann, Black, Ascent of Man, Daniel Bard for the Red Sox. There's a hit for the Red Sox, Daniel Bard, Bazooka back, 20 of 25. Nice hit there for the Red Sox, Daniel Bard, Bazooka. CC Sabathia, Hometown Heroes. Always nice to see that bazooka when you turn it over. Looking for the no number. Hafner, Braden Trumbo, Andrus Ramiro, Maurer. Uninvited guest, the Lemp Mansion, and Samuel Colt, Minds That Made. McCann, Ramin, Frost, Ascent of Man. There's a hit for the Cubs. Tyler Colvin, second hit now for the Cubs. Jersey. Cliff Lee, regular back for the Phillies, and Hometown Heroes, Hellickson. Jordan Zimmerman, Votto, Snyder, Hill, Garza, De Jesus, the Man in the Iron Mask, Mysterious Figures, and Clay Buchholz. Hometown Heroes. Adrian Gonzalez, Hanson, George Bush, Ryan Howard, C.J. Wilson, Josh Tolley, Travis Snyder, Alan Ginter, and Teixeira, Hometown Heroes. Longoria, Wigington, Alonso, Trevor Crow, Gallardo, Johnson, Jonathan Papelbon, regular back, Ian Kinsler, Hometown Heroes. Soriano, Yamaguchi, Granderson, Pena, Aroldis Chapman, Highlight Sketches, Brown, Dewey, Portraits, Robert Fulton, Minds That Made. Denard Span, Casimir, Lee, Gammons, A.J. Burnett, game used jersey for the Yankees with a pinstripe. Justin Verlander, Alan Ginter mini, and A-Rod. Morales, Ramirez, Revere, Wilson, Brian Roberts, Unieski, Betancourt, Juleton mini, and Roy Oswalt, Hometown Heroes. Box number 3. Ready for a hair piece or, you know, one of these cards on the front. What do you think? How about this Kennedy hair follicle? We're going to start with a big cabinet card, or a big, I guess it's called a cabinet card, yeah. And I can see through what it is, but we'll let the suspense get you. National Parks. Grand Canyon. So, of course, that'll go to our non-baseball spot. The Grand Canyon. Got some barking going on. Just getting this Grand Canyon safe and secure. Alright, here we go. Last box of the video. Good luck. Morales, Pineda, Maya, Carpenter, Desmond, Nice, Gold, Jose Reyes, regular back, and Zach Greinke, Hometown Heroes. Soriano, Sale, Feliz, McGee, Highlight Sketches, Twins, Kurt Suzuki, Nick Markakis, regular back, and Hometown Heroes, Brandon Phillips. Wade Davis, Jose Reyes, Tarasi, Soria, Martinez, Stanton, Dole, and Isaac Newton, Minds That Made. Dole, I guess, is some sort of a tiger or something. Kadire, Nady, Mantle, Zamenhof, Butler, Lewis, Austin Jackson, regular back, Hometown Heroes, David Wright. Wigington, Soriano, Upton, McCutcheon, Napoli, Nunez, Brandon Beachy, black border, and Hometown Heroes, Halliday. Denard Span, Cliff Lee, Guy, Billingsley, Santana, Ascent of Man, Portraits Igor, and Ike Davis, Hometown Heroes. Ruiz, Nance, Lysacek, Ascent of Man. Another hit for the Yankees, Jabba Chamberlain. 2-color jersey. These are coming in pairs for some reason. Lopez Mini, Nancy Lopez, regular back, and Clay Buchholz. Jason Kubel, Reed Brignac, Rodriguez, Young, Bautista, Storin, Zach Greinke, regular back, and Hometown Heroes, Delman Young. Kazmir, Ramirez, Shrimrev, Soto, Markham, Gardner, Jordan Zimmerman Mini, Ginter back, and Fortress. Pagan, Jackson, Mullins, Heron, Lind, Ascent of Man, Igor, Portraits, and Scott Rowland, Hometown Heroes. J.D. Drew, Verlander, Petty, Victorino, Abreu, Cody Ross, the Strongman, and Antoine Lavoisier. Carl Crawford, Davis, McGee, Freeman, Bell, Street, Fire Breathing, and CC Sabathia, Hometown Heroes. Saunders, Swisher, Oriema, Liriano. Here's a hit for the Baltimore Orioles, Derek Lee, jersey. Alexi Ramirez, regular back, and Hometown Heroes, Adam Dunn. James Shields, Rogers, Infante, Young, Kendrick, Mullins, gold border for the non-baseball spot. Carlos Zambrano, Ginter back, and Jake Peavy. Chase Headley, Borges, Chapman, Beckham, Hughes, Hudson, Pierre, Juan Pierre, Alan Ginter back, and Hometown Heroes, Ellsbury. Jordan Zimmerman, Houston Street, Picaboo Street, Mariano Rivera, Michael Bourne, Alex Rodriguez, Sketches, Danny Valencia, Winchester Mystery House, and Granville Woods, Minds That Made. Votto, Longoria, Woolery, Hulatan, Jed Lowry, jersey for the Red Sox. Jed Lowry jersey, Brandon Phillips, Ginter back, and John Jay, Hometown Heroes. Zambrano, Prado, Tomei, Pierre, highlight sketches, Ryan Howard, Russell Martin, Aubrey Huff, regular back, Chase Utley, Hometown Heroes. Jurgens, Porcello, Hoffman, Weeman, Ichiro, Adam Jones, Rajay Davis, Alan Ginter back, and Brian McCann, Hometown Heroes. John Lackey, Carmona, Belt, Drew, Hamels, Ludwig, a Vaquita, Mini, and Michael, Fortresses. Felix Hernandez, Euclid, Sinkbeal, Dylan Gee, Francisco Rodriguez, Bailey, Nick Swisher, Black Border Mini, Hometown Heroes, Ramirez. Descalso, Nikis, Sanchez, Zobrist, Longoria, Ascent of Man, Casey McGee. There's a no-number short print for the Brewers. Casey McGee, first one of those that we've seen. and Matt Kemp, Hometown Heroes. First break we did, we had like 5 or 6 of those, and I didn't think they were that rare, but must have just had a lucky run. Tabata, Duda, Danks, Dempster, Sketches, Starlin Castro, Jason Hayward, Uninvited Guests, Winchester Mystery House, HMS Warrior, Fortress. Alright, last pack of this video. We'll have 3 boxes left. Molina, Scutero, Drabeck, Hart, Walker, Worth, the Babushka Lady, Mysterious Figures, and Hometown Heroes, Justin Upton. Alright guys, that is it for this video. The other 3 boxes of the break will be done a separate video here shortly. So we'll see you guys back here for that. Again, thank you all for joining, and enjoy the rest of your evening or day, depending on when you're actually watching this.